Hello, my name's John. This is Provisionally Prepared, and you're watching War Games, Models, and Other Hobbies. Hello, and welcome back to another video. This is the Warhammer Commemorative series Provisionally Prepared, the little rattling diorama that's just been released by Games Workshop. I've just bought my copy, and in this video I'm going to open it up, have a look at it, and start building it. So I got mine by post, and box is a little bit dinked, but that doesn't bother me. So I've taken the cellophane off already, but I haven't looked inside. So we have our little instruction book, and then our sprue here, which is really nice to see these moulded bases that they've been producing on recent commemoratives. And yeah, this looks like a really nice, well-made model. The thing I do like already in the instructions, we can see that the rattlings are made separately and can be put on the base. I want to magnetise these at some point, so I can have them on the base, but then I can also include them in a squad in the future. So what I'm going to do in this video is start making it. Rather than the rattlings, I'm going to start with the terrain itself, which is 2 pages in the instructions. So let's get started. Now, as of time of filming, this is still available, but I don't know how long it's going to be still available for. It's a nice little set, nice little diorama. So I just want to get the individual bits off first, then I will clean them up. It's quite nice doing a little build again. I've been doing quite a lot of conversions recently. But yeah, I've been trying to reduce the amount of models I buy until I've completed old projects. But when this came out, I couldn't resist pre-ordering it. It's now on normal sale from the web stores. Now, I don't know if it's available in store itself, but it might be. But yeah, nice little diorama, and I'm glad the way that they've done the rattlings as 2 separate models that stick to it. So that's going to go on that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Position and hold that in place. There we go. So that is the first bit there. Now I'm going to be building a bit of a wall. So I'm starting with that piece and that piece. Just move that out the way while I trim these. But yeah, it's an interesting time of year when it gets into December. Lots of people celebrate various things this time of year, depending on where you're from. But it also can become quite expensive, so that's why I've tried to reduce things that I've bought. I've cut off the wrong piece. I wasn't paying attention. Let's put that to one side. Cut off the right piece. Nice little details on here, like some little tally marks for kill marks on the side of this. Okay. But yeah, it's can be an expensive time of year. So I've been kind of knuckling down with older projects that I should really finish before I buy anything new. But when something like this came along, I couldn't resist picking it up because I love the rattlings as a concept within the Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard armies, and I would like to have an army based around them. I always have, just because it would have so much character. Whoop, I'm off screen, sorry. Okay, so that's going to stick on there like that. Okay. It's quite a nice, well thought out kit, this one. The kind of the pieces that go together have been really nicely thought out, with where the glue lines are and everything like that. So that's a really quite nice little detail there. So this is going to now sit on there like this. This does go together really nicely. I'm liking this model. So what I'm going to do, I've put some glue on the bottom of a sandbag, and I'm going to glue this from the inside along there. At the moment I'm trying to think about what videos I'm going to produce in 2025, which is just around the corner, as I tend to do videos about a week, 2 weeks in advance, and then occasionally I'll have some prepared long in advance that will just sit and wait for release. But yeah, at the moment I'm kind of got to come up with a few ideas. I am really liking how this goes together. It's a very nice model, this one, just as the scenic base itself is. I mean, that's a really nice little base. Okay, well, let's jump onto the next page. So I need some sandbags. So that's part 6, which is this one just here. Trying to get as many mould lines off now before I glue it together. I'm really bad at taking off mould lines. It's kind of, it doesn't bother me to have them on there, but then after I've finished a model, I sometimes regret not taking them off. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, that goes on. Okay, so that'll sit on there. Yeah, as a I keep saying it with this kit, how nice it is, but yeah, it's a really nice little scenic base. They've really planned it nicely. That's really gone together well. And if you're kind of just as an objective piece, that's a really nice base, or a scenic base for a larger model. That's quite nice. Right, sorry, where was I? Right, let's have a look at items here. So, looks like we have a fridge, which is reminiscent of the backpack fridge on the Blackstone Fortress rattlings. 7 is this box here. And then we have a number 8, which could be a chicken, a bird of some kind, who knows. So let's tidy all of these up. But yeah, as I was babbling on a little bit earlier, I'm trying to think of other video ideas for 2025. A lot of the videos I've done quite recently have been me just doing my hobby and then filming it, and if that's something you like to see, please let me know. Or if you like very specific videos on certain subjects, yeah, let me know as well. There are videos that I kind of will avoid just because there's so many more channels out there that do them, so like lore and stuff like that, although I do enjoy the lore as this is a hobby I've done for many years. There are wings in here for when this sits like that. Oh, I like this kit. It's a nice little bit of fun. Gonna enjoy painting this one. I have got... Oh, if I put this on the wrong way around, I did try and put that on the wrong way around. There we go. I've got some time off work coming up. Excuse me. Which I am looking forward to. That's mad. You can't see it on the base there, but there's little kind of indents off the box there that just hold it straight in place. I like that. Yeah, this kit has a lot of thought put into it. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, that fits in just there. Yeah, this is one of my favourite kits for a long time. Really nice little scenic base build, that one. Okay. I know I made the base first rather than the other models, but let's put that to one side and build our characters here, our little snipers. So let's cut these bits out. So that is 10. There we go. 11 and 12. There's 11. See, in my head, I've had this idea of a Lord of the Rings, like a Fellowship of the Ring style 40k group, and doing these two rattlings, it immediately makes me think Merry and Pippin in the 40k universe. And now I'm making it, I'm thinking, yeah, I should, as a little set, it'd be quite nice to make a Fellowship of the Ring group. So that might be on the cards for 2025. There we go, there's a video idea. I'm really enjoying that idea in my head at the moment. Already thinking can do the Hobbit as well. So maybe, well, the Hobbit is a rattling and a selection of squats who want to get their old brotherhood home back from a great tyrannid beast. That'd work. And could either be with an Inquisitor as Gandalf or a Space Marine librarian So yeah, that's Hobbit. I like that idea. Alright, so we've got squats and rattling, as well as either an inquisitor or a librarian of some kind. And then Fellowship of the Ring. I mean, there's going to be an Eldar, there's going to be a squat. Whoever is Gandalf will reappear. Rattlings, obviously. And yeah, probably Imperial Guardsman or something like that. If you've got any ideas, drop it in the comments. I think that's going to be a fun future project. I do like the idea of the Hobbit version and a Tyrannid beast. Yeah, we shall see. My word, this is a portly little fellow. Okay, oops, off screen slightly there. That's cool. Okay, right. Now I need 15, which is just there, and then 14. There we go. Apologies if you heard that shaking, that's the dog on the move. It's been a lazy Sunday today. Some nice walks out in the rain, and for me it's the evening, and I thought I'd film this video because this came via a delivery man. So yeah, I'm thinking with these ones, these rattlings, of putting some magnets, oops, on their feet and have it so I can magnetize them to this stand, or have them separate. To be honest, that's a given now because I've got this Warhammer 40,000 Fellowship of the Ring idea going around in my head. So there's the first rattling. Really like that. Right, just want to see where they sit on this one. So this one stands just there with their back to the pillar. So if these have a name, I don't know it, but that's going to be Pippin. And let's make merry now. Yeah, if you've got any ideas for this, for Warhammer 40,000 recreation, please let me know. 16. Now the thing that makes me laugh with this set is, well, this one's holding sausages, and I think has a pocket of sausages, and then there's that chicken, but where they got those, who knows, because they're certainly not standard rations for the Astra Militarum. I mean, you're lucky to get corpse starch, which is the ground down and reconstituted remains of the dead, found in most places of reputable dispute in Necromunda. Sorry, I'm blabbering now while I'm doing this. I'm really enjoying this make, and when I enjoy it, I kind of waffle on. I think by the time this video is released, it will be almost time for my Christmas break from work, which I'm really looking forward to. It's been a very busy time recently, and I can't wait. I've got 3 weeks off over the Christmas break, and in that time I'm gonna do the Christmassy things, but I'm also gonna carry on with projects that I've been working on for a long time and try and record them as well. I'm kind of working out a good kind of level of what to record and what not to record, because although this is now part of my hobby, I do like to have bits that I don't worry about recording, because it's kind of less to think about, and I can have a film on in the background and that kind of stuff, whereas at the moment I can't really put a film on because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. Or this would be silent, I'd be making it, and yeah, you'd be listening to some copyright free music that I find on YouTube to use on these videos. I'm going to shut up for a bit, I'm really babbling. But hey ho. One thing I have been thinking about recently is, when do people I'm off the screen again, apologies, I was moving further and further that way. When do people watch my videos? I'd like to think people watch them while they're doing their hobby. So it's almost like I'm in the room with you, randomly chatting away on that while we're doing a bit of hobby. But yeah, let me know in the comments whether you just watch my videos or you put them on in the background while you're doing your hobby or doing something else. Oops. I've got to try and avoid twisting off the sprue, because you can damage the edges of the models and details. That's okay though. Yeah, this is a really nicely put together kit, this one. I will do a separate video on magnetising it, because that is a whole other subject, magnetising minis. But I might do a few different things in that, so I've got quite a few things that I've magnetised. I'll run through how go about doing it. I need to get some more glue soon as well. Yeah, that is a bag full of sausages. Okay. So let's bring in the scene. So this guy, he stands there. Yeah, so he's offering a sausage to that guy who is telling him to be quiet. Yeah, nice little model, this one. Well, like I said, if you've got any ideas for the Warhammer 40,000 Hobbit and Fellowship of the Ring idea I've just had doing this, please drop a comment. Other than that, I'd just like to say thank you so much for tuning in. I'd like to hear your comments on this little kit of what you think about it. But for now, thanks for tuning in. My name's John, and you've been watching War Games, Models, and Other Hobbies.